Hello and welcome to another episode of the Community Spotlight Show, where I interview local companies based in the South New Jersey area that I know and trust to introduce them to you. I'm your host, Jeremy, with the world-class GLS Painters, and today I'm here with a great friend of mine, expert marketing and branding specialist. His firm is the leader in the design, printing and marketing, and sign apparel space. They are the masterminds behind all of GLS Painters branding. I trust them with our brand. He is an asset to the community of Sicklerville, an all-around amazing guy, the John Lorenzo of TwoTwo Creative.
Thank you, Jeremy. I really appreciate you having me on today.
Thank you for joining me today, man. Welcome. So let's get right into some questions. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Where are you from originally, and how long have you lived in the South New Jersey area?
So I was born and raised in Winslow Township, right here in Sicklerville. I've lived here my entire life, and this is where we wanted to open up our business. This is home.
That's awesome. How did you get into the graphic design and printing business?
So it's kind of funny how I got into all this. It definitely was not planned. If you told me, hey, you're going to own this graphic design and printing company when I was in high school, I would have thought that you were crazy. I actually went to school at Penn State for engineering, and I was a Penn State dropout. I did not make it through Penn State and the engineering program, but I came back and I ended up taking over the business. That was my first job in high school, and that was a Postnet franchise here in town. And you can kind of think of that Postnet as your local FedEx or UPS store. We did all those same services. And 5 years later, we went from a failing franchise in the system to a top 50 store in the country. And then I realized that I'm not a franchise and I really want to go out and build my own brand. So here we are a few years later. We started in summer of 2017, I believe it was. And TwoTwo Creative is here thriving and here to help the community and small businesses all over Philly down to the Jersey Shore for their graphic design and print marketing needs.
That's awesome. Thank you. I've actually witnessed that transformation. It's definitely been a sight to see. So next question. What's the one thing everybody should know about hiring your service?
The one thing that people should know about our service is that we take great pride in creating strategic marketing solutions for people. We certainly take the time when a client is saying, hey, you know what, I really want to get more customers. I think I need a flyer. Well, maybe the flyer is not really the best thing to do because how are you getting that out? Or what's the content that's going on these marketing pieces? We really take the time to learn what the customer's needs are and provide the right or suggest the right marketing solution that's going to fit their intended goal. So we really try our best to not just print stuff. That's great. You know, if someone has a 10,000 piece order of flyers, I'll go and print that. But before it goes to print, we're going to make sure that we take a look at it and make sure that, you know, there's a call to action on it. There is the language is actually clear and concise, and there's not more that needs to be on there. So we really, what people should know about us is we're not just a graphic design and print shop. You can really think of us as your strategic marketing partner, where we really help you build the right strategy around your brand.
Great. That's an excellent answer. So the next question, what's unique about your company or service?
Well, I'll tell you, printing is printing, right? Printing is you put it on a piece of paper or make a sign. That's kind of standard stuff. But what makes us unique is really our approach to our business. We don't just think of our business as a graphic design and print shop. We actually think of ourselves as a whole community of small businesses and entrepreneurs. Last year alone, we were blessed to work with close to 400 businesses. And that alone is, a really strong knit community that we're trying to build up more of. We're trying to connect our clients. We don't just want to be the place that you call up when you need some graphic design or printing. We have customers who call us all the time, like, hey, do you know a painter? Like, I got this new house in Sicklerville. I need to get this thing painted. Who do you trust? Well, I'm like, don't stress, call GLS. That's it right there. That's our job, is to connect our clients as best as we can.
Man, I mean, to even touching on that, you're definitely the center of influence. Ever since I've known you, you definitely exactly what you just said, past referrals, connected a lot of the people that I know and trust today. You're extremely good at connecting people. So that's definitely what I look to you as.
Thank you.
So let's get into a fun question.
Yeah.
What's your favorite superhero?
Uh, my favorite superhero, it's got to be Iron Man. The guy's just so cool. He's kind of he's got some attitude, but just how he turns everything around him into something really cool. Like, remember that first movie where he got stuck in a cave, right? And he built this machine out of scraps and blasted his way out of there. I kind of think about that as myself. I've come from kind of nothing, built this up, and whatever is in front of me, those are the tools that I have, and I figure out how to use them. So yeah, Tony Stark and Iron Man, that's got to be my favorite superhero.
So there you have it, the Iron Man of Sicklerville. So let's tell the people, what's the best way for people listening today to connect with you?
Sure. So I'm definitely active on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. You can follow me there. You can search my full name. It's John Paulo Lorenzo, or JP Lorenzo 22 on Instagram. And then definitely follow our business on all three platforms as well. It's TwoTwo Creative, spelled out TWO Creative.
Thank you, John, for coming on the show.
Absolutely, man. I really appreciate the time. This was fun.
Thank you. This has been another episode of the Community Spotlight Show, where I interview local companies that I know and trust and introduce them to you. Have a great day, everybody. Remember,
thank you, guys.
Create something and inspire somebody today.
That's it. Appreciate it, Jar.
Welcome.